Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. Hey, butterflies. As you see, your sister is doing another update reading on the celebrity Zayn. Zayn used to be in a group, I think it was One Direction. I think. I don't keep up with these groups. If I'm wrong, correct me with love down below. I appreciate it. But it's all good. All I know is he was in a group with Harry Styles. And I did a reader on Harry Styles also, an up-to-date reading. But anyway, I haven't did a reading on Zayn. It's been a minute. So I would say it's been about 4 months. And this is the reading I done on Zayn. I did it on July the 5th of this year. Right here. Right here, you can see. And let me just tell you, a lot of things I was saying in that reading was definitely on point. I all I can say is Zayn was definitely in a toxic relationship, and I just felt that he was not going to be with Gigi that long. And it's not just me. Many of you are his fans, so you know Zayn. Okay, many of you follow him. You've been following his career, so you know as far as all the changes that he's been going through since he left the group and went solo. Then he met Gigi, and you know how he transformed from there. But I have an up to date picture of Zayn. And I'm like, wow, he has really changed. I'm like, what in the world? He don't look too bad, but I'm like, look at him. He letting his hair grow out. And then I Googled him. When I Googled him, I saw this picture. Then I saw this right here. It says Zayn Malik stunned fans with new look months after breakup with Gigi. Look at, I mean, just look at the, look at that. I mean, he still looks good. You know what I'm saying? It's just that he has a lot of hair on his face. He letting his hair grow out, and I'm gonna be honest. He does have that go to hell. I don't care. Look, if you know what I mean. It's that that this is me, and I ain't trying to impress nobody. If you know what I mean. I mean the transformation is real. But anyway, but anyway. Um, I do see that Zane is going through hold up, put this right here. Hold up, I'll put it right here. Um, he's definitely going through some changes in his life. That relationship with Gigi really took him down through there, especially, when he was dealing with, her mom, you know, um, like I told y'all, everything ain't all what it seems. Behind the scenes, when it comes to these celebrities, they be smiling, but they be going through some things behind the scenes. But when I look at him, he's going through like a rebirth. Okay, he's definitely transforming himself, and we all know why. As far as what took place behind the scenes, how it has affected him inwardly, it is showing outwardly. Okay, so let me put a disclaimer out there. In this reading concerning Zane, we know it is not facts. It is allegedly. And this is for entertainment purpose only. But I am led by the Spirit. And all I'm doing, I'm just seeking divine insight, being led by the Spirit, what's presently going on with Zane. Okay? Anything the Spirit wants to know, I'm going to share it. Okay, family? So if something come out of this reading that many of you don't like, now you might get triggered by certain words. Remember, none of this is my opinion. I'm just a messenger. So I appreciate it for those who appreciate that I'm doing this reading because, you know, many of you have asked me a while back to, you know, can you please do another reading of Zane? And I was like, yeah, but at the moment I was doing like, you know, crime readings and missing person readings, which is important now. But anyway, right now I'm taking a little break and I'm just doing celebrity readings for right now. But anyway, give sister that thumbs up, okay? It really not for me. It just really to push the accurate rhythm out there so more people will see this reading as well. And also, family, on many of your Facebook, share my videos, okay? I really do appreciate it. So anyway, with that being said, I meditated on Zane, and these three oracle cards came out. I was using this oracle deck right here. I was using this, and you know, I am led by the spirit as far as what cards come out, and I do read them upside down. But the fact that, you know, I normally don't use this deck, it does have additional meaning to it. And I want many of you to, you know, really, really understand what's going on with Zane. Okay. So with that being said, I'm just going to show you all three cards, then I'm going to read up on them. And then after that, we shall continue as far as me using other, you know, tarot decks or oracle decks, okay? So anyway, have ears to hear. Now, this card right here came out upside down. I'm just going to share the card. And this is In the World, Not of the World. That's the title. In the World, Not of the World. And I was setting my intentions on Zane. What's the present going on with Zane? I was seeing those things in the dark to bring me to the marvelous light about Zane. So this card pretty much speaks from the perspective of one shedding their identity. Okay, so obviously he's going through some inner changes. Pretty much shedding anything that doesn't serve him, or anything that he desires not to attach himself to. Okay, it just depends on what that means to Zane. Now the next card is sort of similar. It came out, actually all these cards came out upside down. So anyway, this card is, I'm showing it to you. And you see how it has like, I don't know if it's flies, but anyway, it pretty much, it has some kind of attachments on it, on the body. And this is the one who's holding on to it. Okay, even though they're suffering, you know, these insects are on them, all right, and biting them. They're still allowing to be attached to, you know, the insects, shall I say? Okay, but it came out upside down. So upside down, it pretty much speaks from the perspective of releasing. Okay, releasing that which you are, you know, allowed to be attached to you, that's not serving you. Okay, that's eating you up alive. Hint, that's eating you up alive. Next, this card came out upside down. This, I'm gonna show it to you. This is every journey starts with a single step. And you see this person has a suitcase and they're holding it. They're packing their bags. And this one's is about, um, speaks from the perspective of, you know, feeling like something is missing in your life. Okay. Um, but it's more to it. What I'm going to do, if you don't mind, and I'm sure you don't, because there are deeper meanings. There are deeper meanings to these messages, and I just want to share them. First, I want to start off sharing this message. in the world, not of the world. Okay, it's pretty much like getting in the mind of Zayn. Okay, because we know he's very private. He doesn't share anything, only what he wants to put out there. And this will help us to get an idea, what's going on in that head of his. Okay, so let me see something. And I'm not going to read everything, just enough so we can get an idea of what the message is saying. Okay. All right, let's get started. In the world, not of the world, it is safe for you to become naked with life. This doesn't necessarily mean stripping off and running wild in public. It does mean stripping back your beliefs, strongholds, and mental or emotional security blanket so that you can live with less obstruction than ever before. Okay? This oracle comes as a message to you. Sometimes we need our defenses. At other times, it is clear we are outgrowing them. There is something that you have outgrown. Ooh, do you hear that? There is something that you have outgrown. It has to do with your ideas about productivity, time, control, and money. It has to do with abundance, trust, and living with the fundamental belief that everything is going to turn out okay. You are ready to be much more vulnerable and exposed in life. You don't have to hide behind organized, perfect, and control or financially secure and stable. And it's pretty much like, how these celebrities wear a mask and they hide behind their image family. Nor do you need any other acceptable social face. It it is time for you to loosen the strings of your own controlling nature. They are too tight and too restrictive for you anyway. You were born to live in a much freer way. When you live as you initially are rather than how you have been conditioned to be, you will experience greater joy, freedom, and support when you are not resisting yourself or resisting life. There is less resisting what you need as it comes to you. If you have drawn this oracle of faith in the process, this is a particular strong message for you. The message is that you are shedding. It might be an identity, it might be status symbol such as car, home, or suburb, and it could even be a socially admired relationship. You are shedding because no matter what the appearance of things, those old forms were too constructing for you. It is almost like your spirit was trying to walk about in shoes several sizes too small. Wow, that's deep. They were starting to pinch. The seams were ripping, and eventually they would fall apart completely. Likewise, you are being stripped of internal beliefs that are failing you, perhaps externally as well. Whether this seems to be your choice or not, make no mistake, it is your own spirit with the loving spirit of life that has brought this situation about. I'm almost finished, family. It's some hidden jewels in this message. Okay, it kind of give you the mindset of Zayn and why he's the way he is right now. Okay, cause this speaks about shedding, and it did mention about the relationship as well. Okay, that really didn't even serve him. So you are being guided to trust. If you have also drawn this oracle of trust, trust yourself. You are not only being guided to rely on life, but also on your own inner knowing. You understand and know that this is all freeing you. After letting go, there comes a temporary emptiness that provides a greater space for fulfillment to come forth. Now, family, let that sink in because that was deep. Okay, that was deep, and it was definitely on point. And just know I didn't add nothing to this message. Okay, I'm going to show you right here with the shedding power because sometimes we have to see things in black and white. This is the message. It's number 34. I pulled this card. Okay, and what I have underlined, that's deep. Look at that. That is real deep. Read that for yourself, family. That's deep. Especially about the relationship part. Read that. That is deep. You might have to go back and stop and pause. But I'm just normally I don't share what I'm reading, but I just didn't want me you think I'm adding words to this. No. I pulled these three cards and it spoke volume. Cause I'm looking at the man right here, okay? And he look like he got it all together, he's transforming himself, but it's more to it. Okay, it's more to it. All right, let's continue. This is about releasing, okay? All these cards came out upside down. And as you see, this is the one who's holding on to, attach. Well, let me just say this. What's a good word for this right here? Holding on to, I'm looking at these insects. It's a word I want to use, but I can't think of it right now. But many of you know what I'm talking about, okay? Anyway, this was once him. No matter how much they were biting him, making him uncomfortable, he was holding on to all of this. Okay? And this is him now. He released. He released. Okay, so this is number 10. I'm not going to read all of it, just a couple of pages. And also these three oracle messages will help many of you to understand the rest of the oracles that comes out, the other messages, okay? Now, this says releasing allegiance, okay? It is time to hold onto yourself and let go of another. Even if it's just for a little time, you have gained all that was meant to be from that connection. At least for now, you have given and you have received. The need to let go does not deny the value of what has been acquired. It is more that the time has come for greater productivity, creativity, abundance, and consciousness in your life. Wow, that's deep. Hold on, family. I'm not reading all of this. I'm going to read this part right here and I'm going to start on this one, okay? You have completed many cycles in the vibrational frequency of consciousness that you are now being asked to release. You have been in that vibrational frequency for some time now. You have earned the right to step out of that frequency, out of the habits, relationships, and the responsibilities that are limited to that out mode frequency. So what Spirit is saying, family, due to the fact that Zayn was dealing with chaos, drama, all that's low vibrational, and it doesn't serve you. You can't even be in a creative space when you're low vibrational. Okay, right now, I believe he's taking time out for himself to get his mind right so he can heal. And out of this, this transformation that he's going to experience in this rebirth, he'll come out a better person. Cause for one thing, he been gained some life experiences, okay, and he also can apply all of this to him being more creative into his music. You know what I'm saying? Cause a lot of these celebrities, when it comes to their music and their writing, they do apply it to what's going on with them personally, shall I say? So anyway. Where was I? Okay. You have earned the right to step out of that frequency, out of the habit relationships and the possibilities that are limited to that out mode frequency. It is now time to expand into higher frequency of experiences that will bring enhanced love, empowerment, and peace unto your life. You will take the wisdom of what you have learned with you onto something new. New connections, new relationships, new life experience at a higher turn of the spiral of life. But first, you trust that you can step into solitude for a time without being consumed by loneliness. It is time to reconnect with yourself. So, with that being said, if Zayn hasn't really been out and about, seen around a lot of people, he's retreating right now. And that's why he's looking like this. Okay? Looking like this and looking like this. All right? He's not trying to hide how he feels. He's not trying to sugarcoat nothing. It is what it is right now, okay? And what you see is what you get right now. Let this man, he needs to heal and get back to himself, okay? Because I truly believe a lot of times people get with people and they use them as a crutch and they hide behind individuals. And when they do that, it's like that individual is putting a band aid on whatever Zayn true issues are. There's more that's going on with him, but he's keeping it to himself. All Gigi was family, she was just a crutch, okay? That he has become accustomed to having in his life. And also by her being in his life, it would keep people from questioning, those things about Zayn that he's not ready to speak up on. Okay. And that's all I'm going to say. Because that's personal and that is for him to speak up on. Now, with that being said, the next card, it is every journey starts with a single step. But it came out upside down. It came out upside down, okay? So let's get a little peekaboo what this message is saying. And as you see, when he was with her, let me just say this now. I thought it was a cute little couple, but you can't go by cuteness. You can't go by looks, family, okay? People either have to have a connection or they don't. They either have to, be in love with each other or they don't. And I truly believe that he does love her. He care about her. That's the mother of his child, but he's not in love with her. He's not in love with her. Okay, now with that being said, have ears to hear. I meant to hold these cards up. I apologize. I think I did. Let me see something. Okay. Every journey starts with a single step, but his card came out upside down. You are on a journey. Yes, it is an internal journey, but there is also a physical expression of this journey that is going to become increasingly important to the fulfillment of your destiny in this lifetime. Your journey has started on the inside. See, everything starts as within, so without. So, hopefully by Zayn taking his time to himself and retreating from the public, you know, he's doing some inward reflecting and healing. Okay, it would be very beneficial if he definitely put some healing in. That way, his issues, he won't bring them on to the next relationship, if you know what I mean, that emotional baggage, because the new person doesn't deserve that. You want all of a person. You don't want the baggage from the last relationship. Okay, so he definitely needs to heal. So he's doing the right thing. He's retreating right now. Okay, your journey has started on the inside, but its destination will be the physical expression of an internal healing. This journey will draw upon what you have learned and mastered over the course of your life. So much so that you may feel as though your life experience have prepared you just for this particular adventure. You have all you need within you. This is not a time to worry about what you are going to take with you. From within your heart, you will sense what needs to come along for the ride and what is best left behind you now. You may be surprised at exactly how much can be left behind without you feeling concerned or anxious. You will be able to travel far lighter than you ever imagined. And that's pretty much family. Drop the emotional baggage. He needs to heal. Get his man right. Okay? Get his man right. You are considering taking a physical trip somewhere. This oracle comes as confirmation that the journey will in some way be a life-changing one, and this is good if the journey you are considering is of a more internal variety, variety, such as exploring a new field of consciousness, being a new creative work, or traveling into the void of unknown possibilities in order to start your work, then this oracle is confirmation that it is indeed a wise choice and much new life will come from it. This oracle brings you particular guidance that the apparently small steps you are taking in an area of your life important to you right now are actually for more powerful and constructive than you realize. Sometimes we are gaining good. Sometimes we are gaining ground, but the effects is not immediately obvious. This doesn't mean that nothing is happening. It simply means that the effects of your actions are accumulative, and soon they will begin to overflow into the physical world with a positive impact that may surprise you. Okay, I'm through with that. But you get an idea, right now, what Zayn is going through, family, he's going through some kind of transformation, and I truly believe out of this a rebirth. Okay, after a while, we'll see a new, more healthier Zane later, okay? But it's a process, and he's doing things his way. So really, his fans shouldn't have to be worrying about him. He's going to be just fine. He doing what he feel is right now. So that's why he looking the way he's looking, because right now he doesn't care what people think. Right now he's not worried about being validated by the world. Okay, if anything, Zayn know he needs to validate himself. He needs to feel good about himself. Okay, his voice needs to matter about how Zayn feels about Zayn, not about what nobody else thinks. Oh, there you have it. And my butterfly knows that the spirit be talking. Okay. Now let's continue, family. And like I said, I'm just sharing this because it will help you to, understand the other messages when they come out. All right, you already have a background idea of what those messages are saying, and a lot of messages are going to be repeating themselves anyway. Okay. Let me see what I want to use. Okay. Give me a minute, family. Normally I have them already out. Let me see. Oh, I do. Normally I don't use this deck. I do what's called a spiritual guidance reading. It helps people when they're seeking clarity in their life and, trying to figure out their purpose. I use this angel deck right here. And I love it because the messages are very, loving and gentle, non-judging. And it helps my butterflies a lot when it comes to me. So with that being said, I'm going to be using this deck right here. Divine Spirit seeking clarity. What's presently going on with Zayn? Seeking clarity. Anything Spirit wants to know about Zayn. seeking clarity. What's presently going on? Okay, that one flipped over, so that one definitely came out. What's presently going on with Zayn? And let me say this: there are timelines to my readings, so be mindful. You're going to see a lot of this right here, ups and downs, ups and downs. But um, due to the fact there are timelines, a lot of this Zane is experiencing in the now, and a lot of it within the coming days and weeks ahead, will start to unfold. Okay, so that's how that works when it comes to my readings. And my butterflies, I already know what time it is anyway, as far as how I do my readings. So let me say this: Zane is still presently going through it. Let me just say that. Due to when I use like shadow cards, like this deck right here, when I'm using this right here, the Divine Shadow Self Oracle, it speaks about those shadow aspects of us that we have due to our issues that, we either heal and acknowledge them and face them, or we put a band-aid on it due to drugs, alcohol, or have a sex addiction, if you know what I mean, and any other kind of addiction that's not for our highest good. But anyway, with that being said, I will be using this deck also as a backup to receive clarity if I feel the need to, especially when I see like certain messages. Okay, but I will say this: from what I'm seeing here, he's still going through it. That took a toll on him. Okay, with all that conflict, the fighting, the drama with his child's mother and her mom. That took him down through there. And then plus he was humiliated also because Zane is a very private individual. So he was very humiliated. His business was on Fifth Street, you know what I mean? Okay, the first card is the Sun. This is Archangel Uriel. Happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that leads to success. Have confidence in yourself. Now there are timelines to my reading, so in the near future, we'll probably see Zane getting himself together and feeling more creative, to where he's starting to have, new ideas. Um, so this is definitely a positive omen right here. This lets me know that out of the darkness that he's experiencing, eventually he's going to start seeing the light again and start feeling more good. What I'm saying, feeling more optimistic about life and just feeling better again, getting back to himself again. And don't worry, I will read up on this next. And none of this is in divine order. We have 3 of air. Now this says great sadness takes times to heal. I told you it's all about healing. Great sadness takes times to heal. The need to forgive yourself or others. Now, during this process of Zane healing and reflecting, yes, it would be very beneficial if he forgive himself for the things he have allowed. Okay, because he could have taken himself out of this equation a long time ago, but he stayed in it for whatever reason. I don't know if it's due to the fact that he had a child with her or what, but anyway, and also it would be beneficial if he healed by forgiving as well. Hold up. I know. I apologize for the glare. Let me go back some. So right now, this is where he's at right here. Okay. Alrighty, let me see. Go back up. This is upside down. The lovers. Wow, I can't make this up. This is the lovers card, family, and it was upside down. Archangel Raphael. Intimate relationships. Carefully weigh your decision. Good health. Now, this card came out upside down. So the lovers card is upside down. That represents conflict, fight, breakup. And out of that, how, it's affecting his health. Okay. And the word anxiety is coming to me. And that feeling is terrible. I hate that feeling. But anyway, I'm sure he's feeling a sense of anxiety as well. But anyway, the lover card is upside down, so it represents lack of harmony, breakup. So that's definitely on point. Next, we have Five of Fire. Competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. You'd be surprised what's going on behind the scenes. And Gigi mom, I'm not really trying to badmouth her, okay? But the fact that she came in between him and Gigi, and him and Gigi, they had their own issues anyway. Let me just say that. But the fact that the mom inserted herself in their relationship, that's someone that's very controlling, a control freak, very domineering. And a person like that, not only do they like to control people, but they like to control whatever environment that they're in, they like to control that environment. So I wouldn't be surprised if her mom, if Gigi's father is alive, I wouldn't be surprised if the mom is wearing the pants. I'm serious. Just saying. Next is upside down. We have King of Air. Brilliant, impartial, professional, and diplomatic. Speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice. Balance, mental, emotional consideration. Now, I'm sure that's what he's doing behind the scenes, even though it's a process. But this card came out upside down. So it's something that he's not doing. And I wouldn't be surprised. Zayn probably not even seeking out professional help as far as going to counseling. I wouldn't be surprised. Why? Because he's private. He need to come out of that. I mean, Zayn can see a professional, someone to talk to. They're not going to tell his business. They're not going to speak up on it. Oh, I'm sorry. I still have it upside down. When the card's upside down, it's upside down for a reason. It doesn't mean that it's the opposite of what I just read. It just is something that needs to be looked at as far as Zane making some slight adjustment so he can get back on track. Okay, that's pretty much what it means. Now I'm going to read up on each one briefly. The Sun card. This card indicates that it's a wonderful time for you. You're succeeding in ways you never dreamed possible. Endeavors that you begin now are blessed with abundance and success. Keep your thoughts positive and everything will turn out beautifully. I truly believe once Zane get through this rough patch, this dark period in his life, that, something good is going to come out of it. He's going to take those lemons and make lemonades with, if you know what I mean. Okay? But this is pretty much in a timeline more like in the near future. Give or take anywhere from now, I probably say definitely less than 3 years. I say less than that, probably less than 2 years. Or it might be sooner, okay? Who knows? It might be 9 months. Who knows? But anyway, it's still a positive omen. Keep your thoughts positive and everything will turn out beautifully. This is also a time of brilliant new ideas and solutions. Have confidence in yourself. The work you've done personally and spiritually bring astonishing changes to your life. You're on the right path for your own enlightenment. Additional meaning, joy, public recognition, the attainment of great personal insight, vibrant physical slash emotional health. So this lets you know that Zayn, health is going to improve. He's going to start feeling good about himself and overall, get back on track, okay, eventually. I'm going to turn it sideways because I just read it. Next, I'm going to read 3 of air. Great sadness takes time to heal. The need to forgive yourself and others. This is 3 of air. Something has occurred that makes you sad. This may be a current situation or something from your past that has lingered and continued to distress you. Trust that the sadness will pass and you'll eventually see this situation purpose in your life. Take time to heal, release painful memories, and move bravely forward. Forgiveness is a powerful healer. Don't hold on to the energy of past disappointments or conflict. Remember to forgive yourself for choices that you might wish you made differently. You did the best you could at the time and allow yourself to move on. Additional meaning, misunderstanding, loneliness, relationships concern, painful revelation. Wow, that's deep. And I just read 3 of air. See that? 3 of air. Now I won't do that for all of them. I just wanted you to see those words, how a lot of those messages came right back out. Okay? The key word is healing. That's what he's doing right now. But he's doing it his way. Next, upside down, the lovers. And I'm going to leave it upside down. This is number 6. See, butterflies, I'm looking out for you. I'm giving many of you a lot of the insight what's going on, okay? Because normally we wouldn't know this stuff, but God knows everything. The spirit realm knows everything. And when you peel those layers, yeah, you'd be surprised. A lot of time, many of you are ahead of the game because you already know what's going on behind the scenes. Allegedly. Okay, the lovers. But his card came out upside down. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna read the whole message, okay? But you already know what time it is. You know that him and Gigi broke up, okay? Because their relationship pretty much been off and on, off and on. So just pay attention to the key words and what the message is saying, okay? Because there are clues in this I'm getting ready to read, okay? To get an idea of the inside what was going on with these two. This card signals that a significant relationship is on your mind. It may be romantic in nature or it may be an intimate but platonic friendship. Communication is the key right now, and it's important to develop trust within the relationship. Now, it says communication is the key right now. So obviously him and Gigi not really communicating. And if they are, it's pretty much about the kid, but they're not really communicating from the point of, hooking up before I get back together, okay? And it's probably very minimum of communication. Also, it speaks about trust. The trust is out the door. Let me just say that. You can safely share your feelings with someone close to you. It's also time to make an important decision about your life. The conclusion you reach now greatly influence your future, so it's important to weigh your option carefully. Make sure your choices are thoroughly considered and that you're able to act upon them. Additional meaning, the need for balance. So it's upside down, so there is need for balance in his life. a return of good health, marriage, and wedding. Zayn card is upside down. There would be no marriage and there would be no wedding. Next, Ace of Fire, an exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. I don't even know if I read this one to y'all, but anyway, I'm getting ready to now. It came out upside down, I believe. So, hold on. Ace of Fire. And if many of you are enjoying this, give your sister a thumb up. I appreciate it. Sharing is caring. Let me see. Ace of Fire. Hold on, family. I'm going to get there. This is what takes time trying to find the actual pages. An exciting new opportunity shows up in your life. Creative and inspiring career possibilities are coming into view. Now is the time to completely embrace new adventures that's present themselves. Go for it. Now his card is upside down. So maybe these so-called opportunities that are coming to him at this time, maybe he's falling back from them because he's not feeling maybe not confident right now because he's not really in a good headspace, okay? Innovative ideas should be enthusiastically pursued. This is a good time as any to take risks in order to follow your dreams. If you want to change your life, do it now. His card is upside down. Only time will tell now, but his card's upside down, so it looks like, he's kind of hasty for making any moves right now. Additional meaning, starting a business, job offer or promotion, exciting new formation, self-expression, a fresh start. Now, a lot of what I just read is going to happen, but not right now. Because I already told you, he's in the transformation stage. He's in the healing stage right now, okay? But a fresh start, yeah, it's coming. It's coming. When he's ready, it's coming. Next, 5 of Fire, competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. Well, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to know who that's talking about. You're experiencing some challenges. Other people around you hold different goals and values, and there's disagreements as to how to proceed with a clash of will. Success is still possible, but it takes great effort. You may enjoy this type of challenge, or it may be exhausting to you. This is a competitive situation. It will be necessary for everyone to try to understand one another's viewpoint. There's a need for clarity in order to come to a resolution. Additional meaning, athletic, competition, nuisance, the need to set priorities, being caught in the middle, and bothersome details. And the last card, this is King of Air. It speaks about somebody's characteristic, brilliant, impartial, professional, and diplomatic. Now, I'm sure Zayn is probably still all of that and then some, but this card's upside down for a reason, okay? Speak your mind with confidence, seek out professional advice, balance mental and emotional consideration. I'm going to leave it upside down. That's King of Air. And then they also say speak your mind. So is Zayn, not speaking up? Is he holding back? And that's very important. He need to really express himself. It's not good to hold on to things. Okay, let's get with it. Situation. You may receive valuable advice from an intelligent professional. It's important that your decisions be fair and I got tongue twisted. equitable to all involved. Don't hesitate to consult a third party if necessary, yet speak your mind with confidence. People, a person who's at the top of his or her field, especially in a intellectual area such as law, science, or business, someone who's an excellent speaker and is known for the ability to be objective and diplomatic, brilliant, authoritative, impartial, professional, balanced, and motivational. Now, this card came out upside down because some of these characteristics that I mentioned, Zayn is not operating in them at this time, okay? And the fact that, he's still, in the healing phase, I'm sure that he's very emotional, so he's definitely unbalanced. Impartial, he probably had to work on that. Excellent speaker. I don't know too much about that when it comes to Zayn. I don't think Zayn really speak up that much unless he feel like speaking up, to tell you the truth. He seemed to me like someone who holds back. But anyway, additional meaning to this card: justice, a mediator, forgetting to weigh the emotional aspect of a situation, the government or the military. That's interesting. What stands out to me is the word justice. That's interesting. A mediator. I'm sure he could use a mediator, somebody that's on the outside looking on the inside that can help, bring balance and help him to see things, from a different perspective. Also, what stands out to me is forgetting to weigh the emotional aspect of a situation. So anyway, family, I just want to share that message and read up on each one. So that's interesting. Now, the one I wanted to seek additional clarity on, okay, is competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. Okay, I want to read up on that one. And also the lovers, I want to read up on that one. That's upside. I'm gonna read up on that one. That's upside down. And I'm also gonna read up on five of fire. Five of fire. That's upward. I'm gonna read up. I mean, not read up on them, but I'm just shedding. I'm seeking clarity on these two. Okay, and I'm gonna use a shadow deck. Now, this deck is not really meant to be negative, family, but it is what it is. We all have those radiant aspects of us, and we have those shadow aspects of us. Okay. So shout out to Divine Vision. All right, let's get clarity on these two. I'm seeking clarities on the lovers and clarities on five of fire. I'm gonna do first. I'm seeking clarities on the lovers first, okay? I want my energy scattered. Seeking clarities on the lovers upside down. Divine Spirit seeking clarity on the lovers upside down concerning Zayn. Seeking clarities on the lovers upside down concerning Zayn. Wow. Sabotage. I think about self-sabotage also. Pretty much, one's actions, how they're moving out here, you know, could also be due to problematic lifestyle. Anything that you're doing that could sabotage a relationship, you know what I mean? But that's interesting. Yeah. This playing a part in the lover's card being upside down. If that ain't confirmation, I don't know what is. Sabotage. Now what the spirit is doing is giving us a background. What was going on in that relationship. Have Yep, due to one actions can sabotage a relationship. None of this is in divine order. Let's get with it. And more can come out, but I don't want to make this video too long. It's already going on an hour, okay? So, why is the lover's card upside down? It's speaking about the relationship Zayn was in with Gigi. Callous. This speaks from about someone is showing no emotion, okay? Somebody's showing no emotion. Betrayal, okay? That was betrayal in the relationship. So it could have been some cheating, who knows? Abuse that was going on in the relationship. It can be verbal abuse, harsh exchange words with each other, back and forth, or it could have been some physical abuse, some pushing, smacking, hitting, who knows? And then I showed you sabotage. Next, depression. Somebody feeling guilt. Rage. Someone coming out very disrespectful. Lustful. For me to get lustful, you're looking at possibly someone was probably cheating, okay? Having more than one lover. Confusion. Temptation. Somebody being tempted. And they giving into their they're giving into their what? Lust, shall I say? And gossip. People talking. Or maybe there could have been some accusation that could have got back to Zayn's ear or Gigi's ears. Gossip. Isn't that interesting? How the spirit just be peeling those layers. And I was seeking clarity on the lovers. Now more could have came out, but I don't want to make the video that long. Okay? Now, I'm seeking clarity on, I'm going to put this back in the pile. I'm seeking clarity on 5 of Fire, competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. Seeking clarity on 5 of Fire concerning Zayn. Seeking clarity on 5 of Fire concerning Zayn. Seeking clarity on 5 of Fire concerning Zayn. I say gain, Lord have mercy. Seeking clarity on 5 of Fire concerning Zayn. All right, I was seeking clarity on 5 of Fire. It speaks about conflict with others. I got ignorance, bias, bitterness, greed. Boy, this relationship was toxic if I don't know what. Disagreeable. Denial. Numbness. Now, for me to get numbness, a lot of times I can get this if someone has experienced trauma. You know, maybe seeing something that could have disturbed them, or they can be numb due to getting high. Okay, drugs, alcohol, you name it. Antagonists. Someone coming out very hostile. Sabotage. They got the word sabotage again. So we're looking at self-sabotage. Or due to others' actions outside of Zayn, you know, that was affecting him inwardly, okay? Messing with his head. Yeah. Look at this. Emotional blackmail. You can sabotage somebody with emotional blackmail. What's a good example? If you love me, you would do this. You get it? If you love me, you wouldn't go out of town. Yeah, but I mean, it's for business. Yeah, but you get where I'm going with this. Emotional blackmail. Oh my goodness. Explosive. Emotion. Somebody going from 1 to 10. Boy, this is really a heated conflict right here. When you get like this, boy, all you see is red. Absent-minded. And for me to get absent-minded, you're not focused at all. And the fact that I saw the word numbness, that could be due to some drinking or doing drugs. Even if you're smoking weed, I still get that. If you're abusing prescription drugs, I still get that. I'm seeking additional clarity on the 5 of fire. Pay attention to what came back out, family. I can't make this up. This is pretty much the judge. Thank you, Spirit. This is pretty much the judge of why. This is pretty much the judge of Zayn and Gigi relationship. Even if you take the mom out of the equation, the mom was adding to the equation, but if you take her out of the equation, this is the judge of Zayn and Gigi relationship. Okay. So right now we're on the inside. Cause the spirit, anytime my messages repeat themselves, it's like the spirit is saying, "Look at this, look at this, look at this." So I'm getting ready to show these to many of you, and this is it right here. Abuse, okay? Whether it's verbal, harsh words between, a back and forth, or physical abuse, okay? Abuse played a part with this so-called conflict with others. Betrayal. Anytime I get the word betrayal, that's due to someone that you know betrayed you. Betrayal. Callous. Someone that's showing no emotion. They're numb. Depression. Temptation. They coming right back out. Someone being tempted. And most likely giving into their what they're being tempted. Look at that. Lustful. And if this is Zayn energy, I'm just saying, okay? Yeah. Yeah, family. When Zayn was in a relationship with Gigi, yeah. This what was going on behind the scenes. She had that baby with him, thought she had him locked down. I don't think so. Zayn was still doing him. Disrespectful. Confusion. You see how these messages keep coming back out? I can't make this up. Look how thick this is. Look. So I think that is. I can't make this up. They came right back out. Drained. This is the one who feel emotionally drained. Deception. And normally when I get this right here, secretive falls right behind it. Somebody being secretive. So, look at that. Gossip. And somebody feeling guilty, holding on to guilt. I love it. Thank you, Divine Spirit, for confirmation. Okay, there you have it. That's pretty much the zhush of it. Okay, that's pretty much the zhush. Um, um, and you know what? I don't think I never said this before, but I truly believe that Zayn has a little bully in him. Um, I don't know. Maybe that's not the right word. I probably say he's hot tempered. I say that. He's easily to get upset. All right. I feel like I've gone above and beyond. So as you see, Zayn is working on himself, but once Zayn gets to that point of healing, family, he's going to revamp himself, and I truly believe that he's going to get back on track. Okay, he just got to find himself and heal. Period. Let me pull up 6 cards, and I'm going to end this reading. Okay. I got love for your family. I always go the extra mile. Divine Spirit taking clarity on Zayn. What's presently going on with Zayn? What can we look forward to? What's presently going on with Zayn? What can we look forward to? What's presently going on with Zayn? What can we look forward to? What's presently going on with Zayn? What can we look forward to? Let me see what the back's showing. Yeah. Look at the back. Emotional withdrawal. This is someone who's moving away from something or someone. Good great. I just got through talking about conflict. I just got through talking about it. Okay. This came out upside down, family. You saw me shuffle and everything and lay them out. It's upside down. This is stand your ground. See that? This is someone who's been in a conflict with somebody. But they landed on their feet without being scarred in any way, okay? Now, Zayn card came out upside down. So, due to the so-called conflict behind the scene with Zayn and his child mother, Zayn and his child's, let me get my words right. With Zayn and his, I said it right. Zayn, his child mother and her mother, okay? Due to the so-called conflict that was going on behind the scene, he came out not defeated, but bruised, okay? Mentally, emotionally, and energetically, okay? Like I say, it took him down through there. It took him down through there. Okay. He was not able to really stand his ground in the way that things, was more in his favor, if you know what I mean, um, to where he was not harmed in any kind of way. All right. He's carrying some emotional scars. Let me just say that. And who knows, maybe some physical scars. Well, he hasn't been out in the public, so I mean, who knows? He might have some scratches on him. I mean, who knows? Okay, who knew how severe this conflict was behind the scenes? This is passion initiated, so hopefully in the coming days and weeks and months ahead, Zayn's going to get his juice back. Okay, this is someone who's feeling good from the inside out. They are feeling very passionate. They're feeling they are feeling full of ideas. Okay. And you have to be feeling like this in order to feel creative. So eventually he will get his juice back. And that's a good thing. Okay, this is upside down. This is the victory and success card. It came out upside down. This card speaks about good news. Um, Upside down speak about lack of growth. I'm going to read up on it, okay, family? Because it has additional meaning to it. It came out upside down. And this could be like the present energy, okay, as far as what's going on with him. It has here good news is on its way, but his card is upside down, so it will be some news, but not now, okay? The qualities of this card are completion, victory, and success that often follows a difficult period. So that lets me know he's still in that timeline of, a difficult period right now, okay? Hold on, family. You work hard and devoted much effort to get to this point in your life where you're become wiser and have grown in so many ways. Now, all this is going to be once he gets himself together, okay? So, in a way, this message is pretty much speaking from the timeline and in the near future, okay? Always remember to stop and pat yourself on the back. You deserve it. This card also reminds you to stay grounded. Remember where you came from and keep your ego in check. Don't lose who you really are. This victory can be used as a teaching tool for the future. Realize that if you came through this challenging time, you can achieve anything. But it's upside down, so he's still presently going through it. That's all. Okay? That's all it's saying. Next, the crown chakra card. It represents I know. So when it comes to Zayn thought, his thoughts, he's saying I know. It's like he know the situation that he's in and also what he needs to do. So he's saying I know. I'm not gonna read up on this. It's self-explanatory. This is passion initiated, and like I said, this is someone who's getting a juice back. Their fire within is burning bright, and they're feeling good about themselves. They're feeling good about life, and he's feeling very creative. Okay, and full of ideas. So notice I said what's present going on with Zayn and what can we look forward to. This is what we can look forward to in the near future. Okay, I'm gonna say it like that. I'm not putting no time stamp on anything. Just know that whatever this dark period that Zayn is going through, he's gonna come out of it when the time permits. Okay, and he's gonna be feeling like this. And when he's feeling like this, who knows? He might, start writing and, drop some more music. Next, we have, let me see, which way was this one? Hold on, which way did this come out? Okay, it's supposed to be this way. Next, we have the waiting game, and this card speaks about somebody has a decision to make, and he got time. Time hasn't ran out yet. He has time. You said that person is standing there and they're reflecting on a decision they have to make. That's what he's doing. And lastly, it's upside down. This is memories of love. It kind of reminds you like somebody's at a vigilant or something. And the water represents emotion, somebody being emotional. This card came out upside down. So, um, upward is pretty much somebody reflecting on a loss, some kind of separation, reflecting on somebody that's no longer around anymore, okay? And the feeling is very fresh. It's very, very, very fresh. Right here is upside down. It came out upside down. So when I look at this, I think about someone that's dropping off. You see how somebody got something in their hand and they're dropping it off in the water? Right here, they're holding on to it. See right here, they're holding on to it, but they haven't dropped it in the water yet. They're looking at it. It represents something dear to them. They're holding on to it. Right here, he's letting it go. Kudos for you, Zayn. He's letting it go. He's dropping it off in the water. Memories of love. Letting it go. Good for you, Zayn. Kudos for you. All right, family. I thank you all for your love, supporting my channel. I appreciate you. You know you're supposed to be doing these read on these celebrities. You know the spirit be on it, okay? It's a timeline, okay? So that means things have to play out. So don't ask me, family, a month from now, can you do a read on Zayn? No. 2 months from now, can you do a read on Zayn? No. 3 months from now, no. Things have to play out. Okay, from the last time I did a read on Zayn was 4 months ago, and a lot has happened. Him and Gigi broke up. A lot of crazy stuff happened. But anyway, I didn't see this coming. So I wish Zayn all the best, and he's gonna be just fine. He just needs time to himself to get his ish together and heal. Peace and love to you all. If you like this video, give us a thumb up, and bye for now. And thank you for watching. I appreciate you.